Srimad Bhagavatam, 8th canto, chapter 8, text 22. Kochit tadapyasti na vedyamayuso jatra vayam kutra cha soapya mangala sumangala kasya na kankhatehi mang. Someone may have both auspiciousness and good behavior, but the duration of life is not fixed. Although such demigods as Lord Shiva have eternal life, they have inauspicious habits like living in crematorium. And even if others are well qualified in all respects, they are not devotees of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Evam vimursya vibhisari sadgune varang nijaika srayotoya gunasrayam babre varang sarva gunairapekhitam rama mukundam nirapekhyam ipsitam. Sukadeva Goswami continued, in this way, after full deliberation, the goddess of fortune accepted Mukunda as her husband because, although he is independent and not in want of her, he possesses all transcendental qualities and mystic powers and is therefore the most desirable. Personality to Godhead, Mukunda, is self-sufficient. Since he is fully independent, he was not in want of the support or association of Lakshmi Devi. Nonetheless, Lakshmi Devi, the goddess of fortune, accepted him as her husband. Here it says, in this way, after full deliberation, the goddess of fortune accepted Mukunda as her husband because, although he is independent and not in want of her, he possesses all transcendental qualities and mystic powers and is therefore the most desirable. In purport, Srila Prabhupada says, the Supreme Personality Godhead Mukunda is self-sufficient. Since he is fully independent, he was not in want of the support or association of Lakshmi Devi. Nonetheless, Lakshmi Devi, the goddess of fortune, accepted him as her husband. He is self-sufficient, who is not dependent on anybody. He is completely independent, 100% independent. He is completely full, Purna Brahma, of the Tattva, absolute truth, Mukunda, Krishna. He is known as Purna Brahma, he is completely full. Krishna is completely full, he is Purna Brahma, nobody else is Purna Brahma. Mukunda is Purna Brahma, nobody else is Purna Brahma. If someone can get that Mukunda, Krishna is Purna Brahma, then there will be no deficit at all. You understand? So, he is Purna Brahma. We can say him as Purna Brahma. Obtaining whom one will feel no deficit at all. As Purna Brahma. You understand? You understand? Purna means complete full, no deficit. This Purna, completely full. Huh? And to understand him, to get him and to understand him in Tattva is the purpose of this human life. You understand? Jasmin vijñāte sarvam evam vijñātam bhavati. Veda says this. Jasmin vijñāte sarvam evam vijñātam bhavati. By knowing whom one can understand everything is Krishna. You understand? Is Krishna. Jasam vijñāte sarvam evam vijñātam bhavati. And that is the purpose of human life, to understand Krishna, to know him and to get him. That is the supreme perfection of human life. Labdha sudam vidam bahusambhavante manusya marthata manityam api adhira. Bhagavatam says this thing, repeatedly says. Labdha sudam vidam bahusambhavante manusya marthata manityam api adhira. You have undergone lakhs and lakhs and lakhs of lives. Do you understand? Not one life, not 2 lives, 10 lives, 100 lives, 1,000 lives. Lakhs lives you have undergone. Do you understand? Huh? Now you have gotten this human form of life. So this is said to be durlabham manasam janamam. The human form of life is known as rarely achieved. Durlabham. Huh? Do you understand? Gokul Das. So Prabhupada Maharaja said that thing. In one life, it is not possible to get Krishna. After undergoing lakhs and lakhs and life, opportunity comes. That is human form of life. When you can understand Krishna, approach Krishna and get Krishna. Do you understand? Yeah, he is a fool. Or not. Prabhupada says, in one life it is not possible. So again he will undergo lakhs of lives. Such a fool. You have already undergone. Lakhs of life. How do you think that one life you have got? Only one life you have got. Do you understand? So I say this. What Prabhupada Maharaja said, you cannot understand. It requires further explanation. You are saying that thing. Prabhupada Maharaj said it is not possible to get Krishna in one life. The Swami, in what context he has said. Then he showed what he has said. Living entity in one life cannot get Krishna. You have already undergone lakhs of lives. Now, opportunity has been given to you, that you have gotten this human form of life. After undergoing lakhs of life, how do you know that one life? This opportunity. This is the purpose of human. Therefore it is known as Durlabham. Rarely achieved life. Do you understand? To understand Krishna, get Krishna. Who is Purna Brahma, who is Mukunda. And Lakshmi Devi accepted that Mukunda after much deliberation. She thought of so many things, so many verses are already gone. Months accepted. This Mukunda is to be accepted. So it's to be accepted. And the purpose of human life is to get that Mukunda. To know that. Tathapi jatapada nakava srustam jagad virincho pahutanam bha. Sesam punati annatamo mukundat. Ko nama loke bhagavat padartha. First canto, Bhagavatam says. Isn't it? Gopinath, bolo. Athapi jatapada naghava srustam jagad virincho pahutanam bha. Sesam punati annatamo mukundat. Ko nama loke bhagavat padartha. You know this verse? Why don't you? This first canto, 1:18, 21, 21st verse. First canto, 18th chapter, 21st verse. You see that verse? Who is Bhagavan other than Mukunda? That says. Ko nama loke mukundat, ko nama loke bhagavat padartha. Mukunda is Bhagavan, it says. That verse says. Is anybody else there? Else than Mukunda is Bhagavan? No, Mukunda is Bhagavan. Why? Athapi jatapada nakhava sustam jagad virincho parutarnam bhasesam punati annatamo Mukunda. from the, do you understand, toe, do you understand, of that Mukunda comes out, emanates, do you understand, Ganges. Do you understand? Huh? Tadanakhanisu. From his toenail it comes. And Brahma has accepted that. Ganges water in his kamandala. Do you understand? Huh? And Brahma, when washes the feet of that Mukunda, you understand? With that water he washes. And Lord Shiva carries that water on his head. Huh? Isn't it? Lord Shiva carries that water on his head. The water emanates from the toe nails of Mukunda. You understand? And that water purifies the whole world. So, he is Mukunda. Huh? Mukundat ko naam loke bhagat padartha. Is there anybody else than Mukunda be Bhagavan? No, his Mukunda is Bhagavan. Do you understand? This very name Mukunda. And this word is also here, you'll find Mukunda. Huh? This way, after full deliverance, goddess of fortune action, Mukunda as a husband. This very word is here also, Mukunda. Huh? Rama Mukundam Nirapekhyam Ipsitam. This very word, Mukunda, is very significant. You understand? Mukunda. What do you mean by Mukunda? Huh? Bolo, Chidananda. What do you mean by Mukunda? Huh? Yeah, Mukti Pradata. That's one of the meanings. Mukti Pradata, Mukunda. One who gives liberation is Mukunda. Another meaning is also there. You understand? Krishna is Mukunda. Mukti Pradata gives liberation. Another meaning, another way is interpreted. Mukunda. Da means one who gives. What is this significance of mu and what is significance of ku? Do you understand me? The word mu, ku, da. Three letters. Mu, ku, da. Da means one who gives. And what is significance of mu and what is significance of ku? Do you understand? You should understand. Mu means mukti sukha. Mukti means pleasure, I say liberation. Sukha means pleasure. Do you understand? Mukti sukha means pleasure derived from mukti. Huh? This is significance of mu. And significance of ku is kushita. That means the pleasure derived from mukti is considered very, very insignificant. Do you understand? Considered very, very insignificant before that prey. Do you understand? And one who gives that prey is Mukunda. Do you understand? Mukunda. Da means one who gives. This is another interpretation. And very significant, the word Mukunda. So Mukunda is known as Bhagavan. You understand? It's Krishna. Amamina anya nare braja prema dite. You understand? Amamina anya nare braja prema dite. Krishna thinks that thing. Except me, nobody else can give Braj Prem, in which I become bound up. I can give Prem. Nobody else can give prema. Just prema. So he came as Mahaprabhu and freely gives prema. That Mukunda. So he is Mukunda. So this word Mukunda is very significant. He is absolute truth, Advaita Tattva, and Brahma. What you say Brahma? That the effulgence coming out from his body is Brahma, and Paramatma is what is Paramatma? Is partial manifestation of that Mukunda, Krishna. Ishvara Parama Krishna, Sadananda Vigraha, Anadiradi Govinda, Sarva Karana Karana. Brahma Samhita clearly says, Krishna is Parameswara, is Sat Chit Anandamaya Vigraha. You understand? Full of eternality, full of knowledge, full of pleasure. He is Anadi, he has no beginning. He is Anadi, beginningless, and Sarva Adi is the beginning of everything. Is Govinda, is cause of all causes. Sarva Karana Karana. You understand? Is Krishna. Is Mukunda. Many Vedic conclusions are there. References are there. Injunctions are there. How Krishna is the cause of all causes. You understand? And Ishvara of all Ishvaras is Parameswara Bhagavan. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna himself has said. Isn't it? What he has said? Huh? Huh? Yes? Tell me. Matta sarvam pravartate. Yes, that's one verse. Matta paratram nanyat kinchid asti dhananjaya. Another verse. Isn't it? There is nobody superior to me. Matta paratram nanyat kinchid asti dhananjaya. Huh? Sarvaicha vedeng ahuyeva vedya. Another verse. In all Vedas I am to be known. Is Advaita Tattva. Arjuna has said, Param Brahma, Param Dhama, Pavitram, Paramam Bhavan. You are Param Brahma. Isn't it? Arjuna has said. Pidasi lokasya saracharasya tamasya pujyasya guru varyan notat samadhya astya dhika kudanya lokah traya pratima prabhava. 11th chapter. Bhagavad Gita. Arjuna says this. Sees the universal form. He said this. These are many proofs. Rigveda Samhita says, Tada Vishnu Paramam Padam. You understand? Rigveda Samhita says. Brihadaranyaka Upanishad says, Ayam Atma Sarvesang Bhutanang Madhu, Ayam Atma Sarvesang Bhutanang Adhipati, Sarvesang Bhutanang Raja. You understand? 10th canto Bhagavad says, Krishna me namavehi tvatmanang akhilatmanang. You understand? Huh? Krishna me namavehi atmano akhilatmanang. Krishna is the soul and super soul of all the living entities. Gopal Tapini Shruti says, Tasmat Krishna eva paro devastam dhyayat, tam rasat, tam bhajet, tam jajet. Gopal Tapini Shruti says. You understand? This Sanskrit. Brahma Samhita clearly says, Ishvara Parama Krishna, Sadananda Vigraha Nadiradi Govinda Sarva Karana Karana. Iti jan sakala apunsa Krishnastu Bhagavan Sung, first canto Bhagavatam says. Sukadeva Goswami at last says this, the first he gives description of some avatars. Then he says, the avatars are portion and portion of the portion of that Bhagavan Krishna. It is an sakala punsa Krishnastu Bhagavan. You understand? Sweta Svetara Shruti says, Tang Iswaranang Paramam Vaiswaram, Tang Devatanang Paramam Chadaivatam, Patim Patinang Paramam Parastat, Vidam Devyam Bhubaneswar Idyam. Sweta Svetara Upanishad says, Do you understand? Many Vedic injunctions, conclusions are there. How Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Do you understand? And Chaitanya Charitamrita says same thing. Swam Bhagavan Krishna, Krishna Sarvasraya. Paramaishvara Krishna Sarva Shastre Koi. Kaviraj Goswami. In all Vedic literature, this has been said, Krishna is Parameshvara. Swam Bhagavan. Adya Jnana Tattva Vastu, Krishnera Swarup, Brahma, Atma, Bhagavan, Tinotar. Brahmeti, Paramatmeti, Bhagavaneti, Sabdyati. That verse there in first canto, Srimad Bhagavatam, and the same thing is said in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Veda, Upanishada, Bhagavata, Veda, Bhagavata, Upanishada, Agama. Punya tattva jare koi nahi das. In all Vedas, Bhagavata, Upanishads, all Vedic literatures say Krishna is Purna Brahma, Purna Tattva. Do you understand? Asamartha, there is nobody superior to him, nobody is equal to him. Asamartha is Advaita Tattva. Sarvadi, Sarvansi, Kishor Sekhar, Chidananda Deha, Sarvasraya, Sarveswar. Chaitanya Charitamrita says. He is the origin of everything. Sarvadi, Sarvansi, Kishore is always 10, 12 years old. Kishore, Chidananda, Deha, body is transcendental, not material. Sarveswara is Ishvara of all Ishvaras. Parameshwara is Krishna. You understand? There are so many Vedic proofs. So he is Mukunda, and Lakshmi Devi accepted that Mukunda as her husband after much deliberations. Then Sarvavatari Krishna Swam Bhagavan, you understand? Tahar Ditya Deha Sri Balaram, Ansar Ansajai Kalataranam, Govinda Pratimurti Sri Balaram, Tar Ekaswarupa Sri Mahasankarsa, Taran Sapursa Hoy Kalataganam, Jaha Kete Kala Kahitya Mahavishnu, Mahapurusavatari Seva Sarvadisha. Chaitanya Charitamrita says, this is Krishna. Krishna is this avatari. He is the source of all avatars. He is avatari. Swam Bhagavan. His second body is Sri Balaram. First expansion, second body. Ansa Kola. Portion of the portion. Plenary portion of the portion is known Kola. Ansa and Ansa of the Ansa. Portion of the portion is Kola. So, the one portion, one expansion of Balaram is Mahasankarsana. Do you understand? The Mahasankarsana's expansion is Mahavishnu. You understand? Mahavishnu. Karmadakasai Vishnu. Then, so is known as Kala. Portion of the portion and portion. That Mahavishnu. The expansion of Mahavishnu, first Purusavatar is Garbhadakasai Vishnu. Second Purusavatar. From him comes all avatars. Matsya, Karma, Nrsimha, Vamana, etc., etc. All avatars come from Garbhadakasai. So these avatars are portion of the 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 Krishna. Kala. That's what it says. Ilidan Sakala Puruso Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. You understand? So these are the your proofs. But another thing, those who are atheists, they have no belief in Krishna, existence of Krishna. You understand? Non-devotees. Those are atheists or non-devotees. They cannot understand Krishna. I say, the purpose of this human life is to understand Krishna in Tattva and get Krishna. That is the supreme perfection of human life. You understand? But those who are not devotees, those who are atheists, they cannot understand Krishna. You understand? Abajananti mangudha manusim tanu asritam. Krishna said that thing in Bhagavad Gita. Mudha, those who are rascals, mudha, they deride me. They think me as an ordinary human being. You understand? That's the mudha. They say that, oh, this Krishna is a historical person. Historical person. You understand? Historical person. He had come in that Dwapar Yug, 1,000 years ago. Mahabharata Yug. Huh? But now he is not there. He is dead. He is dead. You understand? Jarasavar, one tribal chief was there known as Jara, tribal. Savar, who hunts. That Jarasavar, shot an arrow. You understand? That hit this heel of that Krishna, and Krishna died. Krishna was killed. He is no more now. He is gone. He had come 5,000 years ago and is dead now. You understand? He is an historical person. They say, some say like that. And some also say, no, that Krishna is one of the incarnations of Vishnu. They say the reverse. Krishna is one of the incarnations of Vishnu. They say so. They never say that Krishna is avatari, is the source of all avatars. They never say so. Some say, oh, Krishna is a person imagined in some kavya of some kavi, some poet. Even some poets have imagined a person and they have written some kavya, poems regarding Krishna. He is an imaginative person. Some say like that. Do you understand? Some say, oh yes, in the beginning, one cannot meditate on formless. One wants some form. Therefore, some Krishna form is imagined. In the beginning, they meditate on it. They do sadhana. Then at the end, as Jarasabha killed Krishna, similarly, that person will become Jarasabha and kill Krishna. And so, then you'll be able to meditate on impersonal thing. Void. You understand? Their logic is like that. This is atheistic conceptions. The atheists and non-devotees. And from this has come out this impersonalism. Impersonalism has come out from this philosophy, atheistic philosophy. But that Krishna came as Mahaprabhu. He taught us. Ishvara Parama Krishna Sajidananda Vigraha Anadi Radhi Govinda Sarva Karna Karna. Krishna is Parameswara, he is Anadi, he is beginningless and beginning of everything, the source of all sorts of emanations. And he has a body is Satchidanandamaya, he is Govinda, he is the cause of all causes, Sarva Karna. Some say, some atheists, some non-devotees, they say, this Prakriti is the cause of the creation. Prakriti, material nature. And some say, no, the Brahma is the cause of the creation. Brahma, Mahabhadis, Brahmavadis, they say. But Krishna is the cause of Brahma as well as cause of Prakriti. He is Sarva Karana Karana. It's cause of all causes. Do you understand? The lotus feet of Krishna is the cause of all causes. Sarva Karana Karana. That lotus feet of Krishna is the cause of Brahma. That lotus feet of Krishna is the cause of Prakriti. You understand? That lotus feet of Krishna is the cause of all human knowledge. It's cause of all Narayana. It's Vidasa avatar. All avatars. You understand? Therefore, say, Anadiradi Govinda Sarva Karana Karana. That Govinda is the cause of all causes. Is Ishvara Parama Krishna. Those who are Brahmavadis, Mahavadis, those who accept only Brahma, and they want to merge into that Brahman, impersonal Brahman. That is the effulgence coming out from transcendental body of Krishna. You understand? What is that Brahma? That Brahma is the effulgence coming out from transcendental body of Krishna. That is a partial manifestation. Paramatma is also partial manifestation of that Krishna, who is Paramatma, super soul in the heart of all living entities. So Krishna is the cause of Brahma, Krishna is also cause of Paramatma. Therefore, Gour Sundar, when Krishna came as Mahaprabhu Gour Sundar, they said, Sarva Karana Karana, Anadi Radhi Govinda, Sarva Karana Karana. Vadanti tattva vidam tattvam jaj jnanam advayam brahmeti paramatmeti bhagavaneti sabdyati. You understand? So who can understand Krishna? Na matma pravachan labhyo no medhaya na bahuna sutena jamavi sabhrunte ten labhyas tasisya atma vibrunte tanuswam. Kathopanishad says this thing. How can one understand Krishna? Or who can understand Krishna? Huh? Namatma pravachan labhyo no medhaya bahuna sutena. Do you understand? No pravacana labhyo no medhaya no bahuna sutena jamabe sabrunute ten labhya tasis atma vibrunte tanusam. You cannot understand this Paramatma Tattva, Bhagavat Tattva. Do you understand? By hearing so many pravachanas from so many jnanis, pandits. Do you understand? No medhaya. You cannot understand Krishna by your own merit, material, wisdom, knowledge, intelligence, merit. You can't understand. Bahuna. No medhaya, no bahuna sudena. Jama veisa brunte ten labhyastasis atma vibrunte tanuswam. If he, who is there as Paramatma in the heart of all living entities, out of mercy, appear before you, assuming a body, you understand, and speak about him, then you get his mercy, then you can understand him. Jama Vaisya Brunite Ten Labhyastasis Atma Vibrunti Tanusa. He will speak about himself. You understand? Shastra Guru Atma Rupe Apana Ke Janan Krishna Mor Prabhuprata Jiver Hoy Gyan. Chaitanya Charitamrita. Krishna Srudam Sarvabhutanam. He is the only well-wishing friend of all living entities. Conditioned soul has forgotten him completely. How a conditioned soul understand him? He has completely forgotten. Conditioned soul has no qualification at all to understand Krishna, to approach Krishna. No right at all. No right at all. You understand? No right. No qualification. No, at all. So how can he understand? How can he approach? Request mercy. You understand? So Krishna is so merciful. জীবের কৃপায় কইলে কৃষ্ণ বেদ পুরাণ মায়াবদ্ধ জীবের নাহি কৃষ্ণ স্মৃতি জ্ঞান জীবের কৃপায় কইলে কৃষ্ণ বেদ পুরাণ The conditioned soul has completely forgotten. So out of mercy for this conditioned souls, Krishna compiled Veda Puranas. So in Veda Puranas, this has been said. Do you understand about Krishna? Sarvaicha Vedi Angeva Vidya. In all Vedas I am to be known. But by mere reading this Veda Puranas, you cannot understand Krishna. Because it should be understood in Tattva. You understand? Janma karmam same divyam evam chobeti tattvata tektva deham punarjanma naiti sam mangati arjuna. Fourth chapter Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says clearly, my birth or appearance and my activities are not material. It is completely transcendental or spiritual. One who can understand it in tattva, then after quitting this body, he'll go to me, he'll never again born here. That will be his last birth. No, understand? Krishna in tattva. Do you understand? Again. So, this tattva has been said here in Veda Purana. But by mere reading, you cannot understand. So, Guru is required. Shastra, Guru. You understand? Atma rupi apna ke janan, Krishna mot pravutrata, jiver hoy gyan. Then a conditioned soul can understand. Know that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. You understand? Guru gets Guru Kripa. And who is Guru? Guru is the manifestation of the super soul. Jamaveisya bunte tena labdha tasisa ma vibunte tanu Swami. That Kathopadishad says. When that super soul, Krishna is there as super soul in the heart of every living entity. When some soul becomes very eager to understand Krishna, develops such inquisitiveness, how can I understand? Jigyasa, inquires. Bhagavad Gita says, Satravidha bhajantamam jana sukrutina arjuna. Arti artharti jigyasu jnani cha bharatarsa. 4 types. Do you understand? Arti, artharti, jigyasu, jnani. They do my bhajan. One who is distressed, in distressful condition, he prays, offers prayer to Supreme Lord to me to be rescued from that distress. You understand? Artharti, one is a poor man. Poverty is there. To do away with his poverty, he prays, offers prayers to me. He is Lakshmipati, he is the husband of Lakshmi. You understand? Jigyasu and Jnani. Jigyasu, one is very inquisitive. How can you understand him? Always inquires, always inquires, always inquires. Much inquiry is Jigyasu. And Jnani, one wants to acquire knowledge about Bhagavan. These 4 types of persons, they do my bhajan. They are Sukrujina. You understand? So that he says, Jamaveisya brunute ten labdhyastasis atma vibhunte dhanusa. When such a soul becomes very, very inquisitive and makes so many inquiries, he is jigyasa. And super soul in the heart understand. Now he is very inquisitive to understand me. So he showers his mercy upon that inquisitive person, Jigyasa, and assumes a body and appears before him as Guru. That is Guru. That is Guru. So Guru is the manifestation of Paramatma. Chaitya Guru is known as Chaitya Guru. The Guru who is there in your heart. So he is in within and without. He is within and without. Guru is within and without. He is within as Paramatma, Chaitya Guru, and without before him. Assumed a body and has appeared. So he will speak. Otherwise, you cannot understand Krishna. You understand? In Tattva. Jama Besa Bunte, Ten Labhyas. Tasis Atma Vibrunte Tanusam. He assumes body. This is question of Krupa. And on whom he showers his mercy, one who is very inquisitive. He makes lots of inquiry. Very eager. He has become impatient. How can I understand? How can I approach? How can I get it? Impatient. Become impatient. Like Dhruva Maharaj. 5-year-old boy became so much impatient. So Narada Muni appeared. It's good. He is representative. Therefore Guru is known as representative. Bonafide representative of Krishna. We'll speak about it. So what Vedas, Puranas have said, that should be understood in Tattva, and Tattva can be understood by the mercy of Guru, Tattva Acharya. Tadvidi pranipatena pariprasnena sevaya upadikyanti te jnanam jnanina tattvadarshina. That says. Tattvadarshi, one must see the truth. You understand? And knows truth. Tattvadarshi, tattvagyata. And knows truth, one who has seen the truth. He'll impart that knowledge, that Guru. And one should approach such a Tattvacharya, such a Guru. You understand? Tad vijnanartham sa gurunga bhavi gachet samitpani satyam brahmanishtam. Upanishad says. And that is the purpose of your human life. To understand Krishna in Tattva. To achieve this Tattva Jnana, that is the perfection of human life. So you must approach such a Guru. Must approach. It's not optional. It's must. That verse says, that verb is used in such a way. That vijnanartham sagurung abhavi gachet. This abhavi gachet. You must approach. You must approach. You must. It's not may. Not optional. You must. Otherwise, how can you achieve this perfection of your human life? How can you understand Krishna? Unless you approach such a Guru. Samitpani Sotriyam Brahmanishtam. Who is that Guru? Sotriya Brahmanishta. Is Sotriya? He comes in hearing process, Srauta Parampara, who has heard from his Guru. You understand? Heard, received Tattva Jnana by hearing from his Guru Acharya. That Acharya has heard from his Guru. This way, hearing process is descending process. Srauta Parampara. You understand? That was Srautam Sruti. Brahmanishtam. That Vijnanatham Guru Bhavi Gachet. Samitpani Sotriya. That's what Sotriya. Srauta Parampara. Brahmanishtam. It's completely absorbed in the proper Brahma. Such a Guru should be approached. And his mercy, by his mercy, through his mercy, one can understand this Krishna. You understand? Guru Krupa, the mercy of Guru is required. That is said, Chaitanya Charitamrita says clearly, Guru Rupe Krishna Krupa Koren Bhakta Jani. Guru Rupe Krishna Krupa Koren Bhakta Jani. Krishna যদি কৃপা করেন কোন ভাগ্যবানই গুরু অন্তর্যামী রূপে শিখায় আপনি so many quotations are there. কৃষ্ণ যদি কৃপা করেন কোন ভাগ্যবানই গুরু অন্তর্যামী রূপে শিখায় আপনি if Krishna showers his mercy to some fortunate fellow person, then he appears as Guru before him and teaches him. That is his mercy. Tattva Gyan Pradhan is his mercy. Sadhu's mercy, Guru's mercy. He imparts Tattva Gyan. That's his mercy. Because through that Tattva Gyan you can understand Krishna and approach. And Krishna showers his mercy through Guru. Guru Rupe Krishna Krupa Koren Bhakta Jani. You understand? Krishna showers his mercy to the devotees, to his devotees, through Guru. Guru Rupa, in the form of Guru. That's Guru Tattva. You understand? So, Veda Puranas are there. First thing, Krishna compiled Veda Purana. He speaks through Shastra. But to understand it in Tattva, one should approach Guru. Otherwise one cannot understand this one by mere reading. So Guru is required. Atma Rupe, a super soul is there inside your heart. Also, always prompts to the soul. A liberated soul, he can hear the prompting of super soul. A conditioned soul cannot hear the prompting of the super soul. He hears the prompting of Maya. And thinks that the super soul says, no, that's prompting of Maya. Conditioned soul can't hear the prompting of super soul. He hears the prompting of Maya. Only liberated soul hears the prompting of super soul. What super soul says, that should be expressed through sadhu, guru, shastra. Then that is confirmed. Yes, super soul says this thing, now it is confirmed through sadhu, shastra and guru. Same thing. Guru says, sadhu says. Shastra. Then it is confirmed. This is what? The process. This is the process. How you can understand Krishna. And he is a fortunate person and gets us mercy. Ishwarer krupale soya se dhare se Ishwar tattva jani vare pare. Tathapi te deva padam bujadoya prasada lesan gruhita evai janati tattvam bhagavan mahimno na chas tathanne chiram vichinvam. That famous verse is there. 10th canto. Gopinath Acharya quoted this verse. Isn't it Gopinath Acharya Das? He quoted this verse. Before his brother-in-law, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. He is a Mahapadi impersonalist. He was first an impersonalist. Then stands Sarvabhauma, stalwart, great scholar, Pandit, Brahaspati avatar, incarnation of Brahaspati. Not an ordinary person. You understand? Very proficient in Shastra. Very great scholar, Pandit. Veda. You see, knows Veda. But impersonalist. Shankar, follower of Shankar. Shankar philosophy. Mavad. So he cannot. Gopinath Acharya tried. Gopinath Acharya, his brother-in-law, but his devotee. Gopinath Acharya was devotee. He tried his best to convince him and make him understand that this Chaitanya is Bhagavan, Chaitanya, Supreme Personality. But he couldn't. This is not a devotee. He has not gotten his mercy. At last he said, he became disgusted. He said, oh, Ishwara krupale swayam se jare, se Ishwara ko tu jani vare. He quoted that verse. Adhapi te devo padam ujodayo prasadali sanu gruhita evai janati tattvam bhagavan mahimno no chasya tadhanni chiram vichinnan. He quoted that verse. One who has received some mercy of the lotus feet of that Bhagavan Mukunda, Krishna, you understand? Only he can understand. Otherwise, nobody can understand him. Ishwara kripale sanyasa. Say Ishwara. One was received only some very little mercy even from the lotus feet of that Bhagavan Mukunda. He'll be able to understand Krishna in Tattva. Athapi te deva padam vajadaya kripa prasadale sanu gruhita evai janati tattvam. Na chasya tathanya chiram vichinnan. If you go on speculating, vichinnan means speculation. If you go on speculating, hundreds, thousands of lives, still you cannot understand. He says, chiram vichinnan. What to speak of one life? If thousands lives if you go on speculating. Through speculation, if you want to understand, you can't understand. Only his Rupa is required. You understand? Mukunda Rupa. That the mercy of Mukunda. How that mercy is received? It's received through Guru. It's Guru. You understand? It's Guru. And hearing this thing, Sarvam Bhattacharya got angry. Hey, Muksamali Katha bolo. Shut your mouth. What are you speaking? Are you conscious? What are you speaking? Shut your mouth. You have only gotten mercy and I have not gotten. He says like that. He is so angry. Then Govinda become discussed. All right. Usara bhumite bijavapana. I am just sowing seed on a barren land. How will it sprout? It will never germinate. Land is barren. Understand? Barren land. Usara bhumi. I am sowing seed in a barren land. Tahar jadi krupa hobe, tumi se tatto paye. When you will got the mercy of that Chaitanya, then you will understand it. Otherwise, that he expressed this thing at the end. That was his mercy. So he got mercy. Sarvam Bhattacharya got mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then he understood how Chaitanya is. Parameswara Bhagava. Krishna. So he, at that time he quoted that verse. What is that verse? What is that verse? Two famous verses he quoted. Gopinath bolo. What is that verse? Bolo. Purasa Purusa Purana. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Sarira Dhari Kripam Buddhijo Tamam Prapatye. Do you understand? Then he said, what is English, bolo? Yes. Bolo. Yes. Yes. Vairagya Vidya Nija Bhakti Yoga Sikyartham Eko Purusa Purana Sri Krishna Chaitanya Sarira Dhari Kripam Buddhijo Tamam Prabhavde. First verse. Second verse. Ka Nastang Bhakti Jogam Nijam Jaha Praduskritam Krishna Chaitanya Nama Abhirbhutastasya Padaravinde Gadham Yatam Chitta Brunga. These two verses. You understand? These two verses. One day, he wrote these two verses in a palm leaf. There is such great Pandit, he wrote. Eloquent speaker, eloquent. You understand? Extempore. Well spoke. And he, you understand? He spoke 100 verses, not one and two, 100 verses spoke. You see, 100 verses. Such a extempore Pandit, you see. These two famous verses, once he wrote in a palm leaf and sent it to Mahaprabhu. You understand? With that, through Jagadananda, you understand? Through Jagadananda he sent these two verses and some Mahaprasad, Jagannath Prasad to Mahaprabhu. And then Mahaprabhu saw these two verses. This is all about him, glorification. So he tore it into pieces, threw it in that palm leaf. But before that, devotees have already written these two verses in the wall. So the devotees got it by heart. So this verse came out. Otherwise Mahaprabhu tore it into pieces, threw it in pieces, those palm leaf and threw it. What is this nonsense saying? But the devotees have already committed it to heart, you see. Because they have written already in the wow, you see. Vairagya vidya nija bhakti yoga sikyartham ekam purusha purana Sri Krishna Chaitanya Sariradhari krupam buddhi javastam. I pay my obeisances, I completely surrender myself unto the lotus feet of that Sri Krishna Chaitanya, who is Krupambudhi, who is the ocean of mercy, do you understand? And who has now appeared as Sri Krishna Chaitanya to teach his own bhakti yoga. Do you understand? To teach his own bhakti yoga and vairagya vidya. What do you say in English, vairagya vidya? Knowledge of renunciation, yes. So I completely surrender myself unto that Sri Krishna Chaitanya. When he got his mercy, then he understood it. Then second verse. Kala nastam bhakti yogam nijam jaha pradhaskrutam Krishna Chaitanya nama. Avirbhutastasya padarabinde gadham gadham liyatam chitabhanga. What is its English? Huh? Do you understand? In course of time, this his bhakti yoga is going to be lost. When he saw like that, so he appeared as Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Now he has appeared as Sri Krishna Chaitanya to revive that his own bhakti yoga. Do you understand? And to preach, again preach and revive. Has appeared as Sri Krishna Chaitanya, that Supreme Personality of Godhead. And now I completely surrender unto that lotus feet of that Sri Krishna Chaitanya. In other words, he says, let my, what you say, chitta bhrunga. Bhrunga means bumblebee. Chitta means my mind or heart. If my mind and heart will be a bumblebee, so let that bumblebee, do you understand? Do you understand? His heart, he compares his heart or mind to a bumblebee. Do you understand? Let that bumblebee again and again suck the nectar or honey coming out from the lotus feet of that Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Do you understand? Gadam gadam liyatam chitta bhrunga. That is. Do you understand? Gopinath. Avirbhutastasya padarabinde. Gadam gadam liyatam chitta bhrunga. Let the bumblebee of my heart, do you understand? The heart, which is like a bumblebee, let that bumblebee again and again and again and again suck the nectar emanating, honey like sweet nectar emanating from the lotus feet of that Sri Krishna Chaitanya. You understand? This is the meaning of the second verse. So these two verses we could write. When he got mercy of that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But Gopinath has tried his best to convince, but couldn't. He failed. Then at last expressed, when you get his mercy, then you can understand. And that happened. Took time. Sarvam Bhattacharya got his mercy. And Sarvam Bhattacharya said that I will teach you this Vedanta. I will teach you this Vedanta Sutra. So in that way he got mercy. This is what. Because Mahaprabhu had appeared as Guru, Acharya. Krishna has appeared as Guru and Acharya, Parama Maha. So this Guru Kripa is required to understand Krishna in Tattva. Otherwise nobody can understand Krishna. And Krishna showers his mercy in the form of Guru. You understand? Guru Rupe Krishna Kripa Koren Bhakta Jani. Krishna jadi Kripa Koren. Kon Bhagya Mane? Guru Antarjami Rupe Sikhaya Apane. That's what says in Chaitanya. If one is a fortunate person, you understand? If Krishna showers his mercy on some fortunate person, then he teaches that fortunate person in the form of Guru. This is Guru Kripa. Otherwise, nobody can understand it. Mukunda. Thank you. Yes, still continuing?
Yes.
Huh? I'm not taking medicine?
Yes, you can
Huh?
get rid of it quickly. Then 1 week again, bam, again sick.
No, real medicine, Harinam. That real medicine. That's the only medicine.
Yes.
I think you are not taking that medicine. Huh? You are not taking that medicine.
Not properly.
Take that medicine.
Yes, Guru.
That medicine, you see. And it's also the Maya Nasivar Lagi. Harina Mahamantra Leutu Magi. See? Mahaprabhu says, I have brought this medicine to annihilate Maya. This Harinam Mahamantra. Take this medicine. It's giving. And Bhaktivinoda Thakur is very wise. Immediately, please give me. Bhakti Vinoda Prabhu Charane Purya, say Harinam Mantra Loilo. Immediately. Yes. Immediately surrenders. Etc. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, please give me that medicine. Please give me. He took it. Immediately. So Bhakti Vinoda Mahajan. Oh, he saw Mahajan Ajayana Gadasapantha. Mahajan saw the path. One must tread that path. Shown by Mahajan. That is proper medicine, you see. Take that medicine. Take. Incidentally take that medicine. Incidentally. Without deviation, take it. Then that will cure all your material ills. Oh. Oh, this one. Couple come, they know you, they say. Only one couple.
Oh, yes?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Mm. Bangalore they came, yes. This is from London.
Yes.
Mm.
Actually, this devotee is senior devotee, Prabhupada disciple. And he's the one who preached to me.
Acha, Atmanand.
First devotee to preach to me
Acha.
in Amsterdam, 73.
Oh.
I like it very much.
Oh.
Very inspiring.
Oh, yes.
His wife is
Mm.
looking for spiritual master.
Yes. That night when they arrived, they inquired about it. I say, Chidananda. Oh, I don't know. A new name, I know, Krishna Tattva. You know, it's Chidananda. Yeah. Who is Yogeshwar? Yogeshwar. And the French devotee is there, Yogeshwar. Huh? Because that day, she telephoned this Indulata, French girl, Indulata, Indulek, and so, what is residences? It is close to the sea, nice place. Many grostas will stay there. And some nature cure hospital will be there. Temple will be there. So, Gurukul will be there. Yes. So many things. They'll plan, the plan will be there. They'll make some plan now.
That's what I heard.
Puri.
One plan was going to be Goshala there.
Yes, Gosala. It's Gosala because there is no pasture ground. Sand. No pasture ground is there. Sand. Gosala. Maybe somewhere else.
Oh, GBC also?
Huh?
GBC also for this project?
GBC?
Yes.
That will be international project, you see. So already a committee has already been framed. It's named as what is that? Puri Development Committee. International Puri Development Committee. IPDP. IPDP. International Puri Development Committee. IPDC. International Puri Development Committee. It's already framed. That committee will do. That Italian devotee, what is his name? I forgot. Mayapur Chandra, yes.
Sure.
He'll be in charge. To do the work. Construction. He has given some plan, I think. And he's very interested, very much interested. So some Italian family are coming there. Hariba. Thank you.